Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm very happy that you're here today. In today's video, we're going to start reallocating the money that I took out from Milton for Hurricane Milton. So I want to start reallocating our money back into our binders. Some are gonna get the money that they had, and some are gonna get more money, and some envelopes are gonna get less money or zero money. So let's just go ahead and get started. But before we start, please take 30 seconds of your time and subscribe to this channel. Press all on the notification bell in order to be notified each time I release a video. Feel free to say hello in the comments below, letting me know you were here today. Communicating with each other is the only way to help each other grow. Now let's get started with this video. Thank you so much for staying to watch the video. Like I mentioned, I'm gonna start reallocating some of our money back into our binders and try to get things back on track. But before I start doing that, I do want to finally add these coins into my jars here. So what I usually do, I separate all the quarters. And I have the quarters on a different jar. I use the small jar for the quarters and then the big one for the rest of my coins. And I know I have more coins in my purse, but I'm not gonna get it right now. I just wanna film this video. So these ones, they go here. And then I change the quarters to go here. Okay, so that's how we're going to start this video. The next thing is start with my envelopes. So not my envelopes, my binders. But before I start with the binders, I have my cash tray right here, and I have some of the challenges which I did not take this money out. So I have some of the challenges that I do want to add in the binders that I'm going to be reallocating the money today. So like this one is for travel, this one is my personal, this one is going to be for my husband, that one too, and then entertainment. So I'm just going to put that to the side, and then I should have in here $967 is the amount of money that we're going to reallocate today. So I'm gonna start counting. So there we have it, 967. I think this is the first time that I count the money and I just don't say anything. But here is the amount, 967. So I'm just gonna put this to the side, and because we're gonna be messing with so much money, I'm just going to moist my fingers here. And I changed the logo that I had here, and I just put my channel's name, if you can appreciate it. And I did the same thing with my vacuum. So I was able to do that. And let's just go ahead and get started. I have a list that I made here. I decided to just write it on one of these sheets right here. So I hope that I do things the right way, because I did not write the denominations. So hopefully I don't make any mistakes. So I want to start with my pink binders that I have here. So for this one, we're gonna start here. I don't need this anymore. I can remove it, but this really helped me out when I was trying to add the money in, because this really helped me out in letting me know how much money I had there before, so I can decide how much money I want there now. So now that I don't need that, I will remove it. And I'm going to add $40 in my personal expenses. And this one will stay the same way that it was. So I have $40. My Faith, I want to add $10 to this one. And I'm not going to correct the trackers now, because I might do that either later on the video really quick or another day, and I won't do it on video. I won't film it. This one, I changed the envelope or the insert, and I made this one, and I like it a lot actually. So this one is for any personal needs. And this one, yeah, I had $110. So I hope I'm doing this right. So $110, because that's what I had here. Yep, that's exactly what I had there. So $110. That seems to be a lot for some reason. But that's what I had. Okay, the next one is going to be my husband's envelope. And this one I'm adding $15. And that's how much money I had here. So it's just gonna stay the same. And that's gonna be all for this one, except I do want to add a self-love. And what was the other one? That's travel. This one is from my husband. Okay, so that's it on this one. So for self-love, that I have that one here. I'm gonna add it here. This one was blank, so I'm gonna add it on here. And this was from a scratch up that I created myself, and this one is $50, so I'm gonna put that to the side. And it's 20, 40, 50, and I have an extra $1 here. So every shoe is $5. Okay, so I have to color all the way to this one right here. So I'm gonna use this thumb right here that I have, and just color my shoe pink. And not trying to make it pretty or anything. I'm just coloring with this marker. And I like this one because it's long and thick, the marker side, if you can see it, so it helps me color faster. And that's it on that one. So this one is good to go. And if you guys remember, I was saving money for a purse that I wanted and a wallet, and I was able to get those in, when was it? I think it was the end of August that I was able to get them. So okay, so that's that, and that's all for this binder. The next binder, let me just mark this off. The next one is going to be this one right here. And for this one, I don't need this right here anymore. So for this one, I just did this one this morning, and I like how it looks with the cover. So pretty. So for this one, I'm gonna add the money that it had, which is $30. So I'm just gonna add a 20 and a 10. And this is a $5 challenge. Then for clothing, I'm adding 35. And that's how much money I had on that one. And then for treat yourself, I had $2 and I'm adding $5 to it. So this one gained an extra $3. And then my personal savings, I had 25. And because I eliminated one of my envelopes, which is the future envelope, I'm gonna put everything in here. So I'm gonna get $75. So 50, 70, and 5. And that's gonna be my savings. And I need to fix this one here. 75, 10, 10, 5. So I need to color up to 50. So I have 15. Then I can color the 10. And then I can do another 15. And I need a 10. And this should be the 75. So let's just double check that. 10, 15, 10, 5, 10, 15, and 10. That equals $75. So the goal with this one, which is also mine, is $500. This is one of my trackers, and I'm trying to get my website ready, just so I can go live and sell the items that I have there. But I haven't been able to do that. I am still working on the website and still adding some items and some pictures. But as soon as I'm able to go live, I will let you guys know. For planners, I am adding $20, and that's all it has. It had 10, and I just gave it an extra $10. For my work, I had $80, so 50, 70, and 80. For exams, that one is gonna stay like that because I have the money in the bank, and this one is fully funded, so that one stays the same way. For books, I had $4, and I'm gonna give it $10, so I'm adding a 10, and that's all it has. And I have 4 in here, so I'm just gonna complete that to get to 10, because each butterfly I made it to be $1. Perfect. Okay, and that's gonna be all for this binder here. This one is my savings binder, and then the next binder I have is going to be my business one, and I don't need this anymore. I decided to eliminate one of the binders, so the envelopes I had in my Milton, which was my business binder, I added them here, and I put this one together with my other savings that I have here, which I have it by denominations. And my other business that I have the money here too, so I just put everything together because the other things were also like it was a business. So for this one, for personal office, I'm adding $62, so 50, 61, and 2. And then for Canva, I'm gonna give it the $25 it had. I'm gonna give that back. Thankfully, we didn't have to use all of this money during the storm. We did use a little bit, but not a lot. So I am so happy to be able to put this money back into savings. And then the next one is this one, Shopify. So this one is getting $5, and this one is a new envelope. So $5, and that's all for my business binder. Okay, so I changed my setup here really quick because now I'm working with other binders. So I'm gonna start with my white binder, which is my home bills. And this one, I only had one envelope because I wanted to do everything in order. I wanted to save from the smallest amount to the biggest amount. So for this one, my home security, which is this one, it had $10. So I'm going to put those $10 back in here. But I decided to add money also to internet. And this one is going to get $13. So 10, 11, 12, and 13. And this is not, these are my bills, but it's not to pay them monthly. This is just backup in case we actually need the money and we don't have it. I have it here saved. And then the next one is going to be cell phones, and I'm going to add $10 to not 10, $20 to this one. So I'm going to color here. Let me get my markers, and I used the Expo markers here. Let's go ahead and use purple, and each cell phone is $10, and I just put 20. So I'm just gonna add I'm just gonna color 2. Okay, so this should be dry already. Let me just put it in the front. So for now, we're saving money for those 3 bills. And we're done with this one. Now we're gonna move on to this one. And this is going to be, or this is my family binder. So the future, this used to be the future binder, and it had all of our money here for the future and for the house, for the cars. So I removed that envelope, that binder, and I just mixed everything. So now I just added this one too for the season. I think it's so pretty. So this one for family, this one had 65, and I'm gonna add the $65 back. So 50, 60, and 5. Okay. And then for my nephew's future, this one had 20, and I'm gonna put the $20 back. Then we have this one. This one had, that was the $100. It belonged here, and I took it. So this one had 145, $45 that we added, and $100 that he decided to add himself. So I have 100, 20, 40, and 5. So this one still has 145. And then for moms, this one had $10, $25. So I'm not adding anything on this ones. This ones, they had money, and I'm not adding anything. So I will need to fix the tracker because they are at $0 right now. And that's all for this binder. Now we're gonna move on to the last binder here. Okay, so I had to get some change because I know I messed up somewhere with my denominations. So the last binder that I want to do here is my memberships and subscriptions. And this one, AAPC, is getting $110, which is what I had. So I have 100 here plus $10, so that's 110. And then the next one is going to be ESET. So this one is getting 22, so I get my last 2 and a 20. And then the yearly subscriptions, that one is getting 20. And this one, this last 20 is going here to Max. And that's going to be all for this binder. Now what I need to do is, let's see. This one is for travel. This one is for my husband's savings, which I'm doing that one next. This one is also for his saving, and this one is for the wallet, which I'm doing that one next. So let me just go ahead and do my travel one, which I have my binder right here. And this one is for travel. So I haven't done this binder yet either. This one is going to be part of the next ones that I'm going to be doing. So this one is travel, and this one is getting $147. So I'm just going to put it here on my vacation one. Actually, I'm going to wait for the next video to do this, because I know I have to color this right here, the coconuts for the vacation, and then after that I want to start adding it to my different envelopes here. So I'm gonna save that one for the next video, so stay tuned for that one because that one is coming up soon. But for now, I want to thank you for staying here all the way to the end. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for the support that you have been giving me throughout this process. For all the new subscribers, welcome to the channel. I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the channel and the different videos that I show here. If you haven't done so yet, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up in this video if you enjoyed it. And remember to keep organizing your life one day at a time. And I will see you in the next video. Hasta pronto. Adios.